Hi, this is JP Morgan. In today's slant lens lesson, we're going to show you how to create a snow rig that gives you a really nice even blanket of falling snow. In my career, I've had to create snow scenes many times in the heat of summer when there just wasn't any convenient place to find snow in the United States. These are some shots that I've done using a very simple snow falling rig that we're going to show you how to make. You can use this for a play, you can use this at home when you do some photographs, have people standing in it, you can do it outside of a window. First, we're going to need 1x4s. We're going to build a square frame the size that we want our snow rig to be. So we're going to make ours 10 foot long by 34 inches wide. Next, we attach each of the four corners with a screw gun. We're using 1-inch chicken wire, so there's room for the snow to come through. 1/2 inch is a little too tight, the snow doesn't come through very nicely, but 1 inch is just about right. Nail every 6 inches all around the frame. We drill 2 holes on each end of the frame. We'll feed the ends of the rope through the holes and on each end tie a knot. This gives us a loop that we can hang over a C-stand or a high. It's going to act a little unstable, but that's the way it should be. The reason for this design is because it needs to be able to rock back and forth to create a snowfall as we shake it. Let's go ahead and pour on our plastic snow. I use a plastic snow that can be bought from Superior Studio Specialties. Start shaking the frame and you've got a snowfall. It's that easy. As I mentioned earlier, the snow does not need to cover the entire scene that you're going to photograph. It just needs to cover the frame from side to side and fairly close to the camera. That gives you the illusion that there's snow falling everywhere. Now let's show you how we shot and lit this Christmas image, and most importantly, let's show you how we lit the snow. As weird as this may look, we suspended our man by using gravity boots that we bought at a local sporting goods store. He was hung upside down on a truss across 2 high-highs. Here's our first frame with only the Christmas lights exposed for. Our first head we're going to add is a Hensel monoblock with a 30-degree grid on the little girl in the foreground. You can see the grid on her face. It brings her out from the background and kind of sets the mood for the room. I'm going to bounce a Hensel monoblock into the ceiling as a fill light. I'm going to keep it over to the side because if I do it at camera, it'll show the ceiling in the window. It's kind of nice because our fill light builds from camera left to camera right, making it a little brighter on the right side of the frame. The room has a nice feeling now. I feel like it's lit correctly. It has a nice Christmas feeling to it. But our guy outside is a little dark. We've got to add some light on him. We added a 1200 watt second Hensel Porty with a full blue gel on it as a rim for our shot. It's going to give us that kind of moonlight from behind. It'll rim both our man and the girl inside. Here you can see the effect of the blue rim on her and on him. His face still needs light, so we added a small softbox on the ground lighting him. You know, the goal is to brighten his face up and make it look like it's light coming from inside the room. Our last light we're going to add is a rim from camera right. It's a subtle light, it has a blue gel on it, but just gives us a little bit of rim on his body. Get out there and apply this to whatever image you may want to shoot. From simple to elaborate, it's a snow falling rig. This is our final image with the falling snow. Just keep those cameras clicking.